Charles and Camilla arrived in Liverpool today to meet Irish President Michael D. Higgins for a riveting ceremony to honour their patronage to Liverpool University's Institute of Irish Studies. Camilla and Charles greeted dozens of royal fans who lined up the streets in hopes to catch a glimpse of the royal couple. The Duchess of Cornwall was dressed in a blue button coat, pairing her look with black boots, black gloves and a black clutch bag. As Camilla greeted royal well-wishers, one excited fan extended her arms and tried to embrace the Duchess. The Duchess, who appeared shocked by the move, stayed frozen in her tracks and did not reciprocate the hug. The lucky royal fan, Moonsunkum, told Liverpool Echo, "Because I was so excited and I never saw the royal family before, it is a very good memory for me actually." She added, "I just told her nice to meet you, I'm from Korea, and she said nice to meet you as well. Actually, I was passing her planning to go to the post office, and then I stood and waited and finally met the royal family. I was so excited. I will never forget about that." Charles and Mr. Higgins formally tied their roles as joint patrons of Liverpool University's Institute of Irish Studies in an event at Victoria Gallery and Museum. University of Liverpool Vice-Chancellor, Professor Dame Janet Beer, said, "The Institute of Irish Studies plays a huge role in shaping the relationship between our islands through its research, events, student programs and expertise. This visit provides an excellent opportunity for us to showcase this important work." Mr. Higgins is on a 3-day visit to the UK in the wake of Brexit negotiations, as Prime Minister Theresa May plans to address her MPs today on the latest progress around her Northern Ireland backstop agreement. Last week, Mrs. May visited Brussels and Dublin in a desperate attempt to make changes to her Irish backstop agreement. Following her meeting with EU officials, Mr. Barnier said the talks had been constructive, but added, "It was clear from our side we're not going to reopen the withdrawal agreement, but we will continue our discussions in the coming days." On Friday, Mrs. May met with Irish Prime Minister Leo Varadkar in Dublin on Friday to further discuss developments around the Irish border. A statement from the Department for Exiting the European Union said Brexit Secretary Barclay and Mr. Barnier had agreed to further talks in the coming days and would focus on finding a way forward. Meanwhile, Mrs. May insisted she was determined to negotiate hard and secure legally binding changes to the agreement. Prince Charles will also meet Nelson Mandela's daughter Makazo Mandela, who has donated a set of her father's drawings for permanent display at the city's St. George's Hall. On Monday, Ms. Mandela began her visit to UK, marking the 29th anniversary of her father, who led the movement to end South African apartheid after he was released from prison after 27 years. Charles will also visit Liverpool's Royal Albert Dock to celebrate its new royal status ahead of the 175th anniversary in 2021 of its opening by Prince Albert.